listening, plus do some streaming. So got it all happening here today. I just want to say to the trolls out there, do you actually know the damage you do? The damage you do to people. Now, I'm not crying, oh, look at me, I'm hurting, blah, blah, blah. I'm crying out because I've had to go to a mental health assessment, which I do every single 6 months anyhow, regardless of the fact that I'm struggling. So, hang on a sec, just trying to find my phone. So, yeah. And my mental health at the moment is probably the worst it's been for around about 10 years. Stupid questions. Anyhow, I'm back to it. The thing is that I got on the court for the first time in fucking 5 games. The thing is that I know my mental health more than anyone, as someone should have if they've got mental health problems. Shouldn't. I myself know when I'm feeling shit and I'll do something about it. Either be having a decent sleep, or either be going for a walk, or going down the beach, or leaving the house altogether. During these times like COVID, it's hard to do that, obviously. So sometimes, if we're locked down, but it's in my state we're not. So the other thing is that I made a mental health appointment because I knew I was struggling because of the trolls that come into my chat. When I stream, trolls that I get online through Instagram and Twitter. I don't have Facebook. So, and that's probably a good thing, because if I had Facebook, it'd probably even be worse. So I think that people don't realise the damage they do. Now, the trolls that I've had in the past couple of days are just, they're kids, to be honest. That's their mentality. That's how mature they are. Now, I play with a lot of kids online, like in Fortnite and GTA as well. There's lots of kids on GTA that probably shouldn't be on GTA. Talking under 18s. I find that the kids on GTA and under 18 that are under 18, they're not too bad, because I don't say anything when I play on GTA. The other day I met a guy on GTA and he was really cool, really, really good. And we got on and I said, "Oh, how you going, man?" And he goes, "Oh, yeah, you're streaming, yeah." And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh, send me your Twitch handle." So I came onto the stream and chatted. And it was and then we went and had a look at all his hardware and stuff like that. He's got his hangar. And those are the type of people that you want to meet online in a gaming situation. The ones that will talk to you, have a bit of fun, and play. I met another guy from the States, Fortnite. He's now one of my mods. And I've only known him for about not even a week, maybe coming up to a week. Maybe coming up to a week this weekend. What I'm trying to say to people is, no matter how you profile yourself online, just remember that that thing is always there on the internet. It's always saved on the internet somewhere. Now, if you look me up, you can look me up if you want. If you put Matt Hampton in, you're going to see something that probably, oh my God, he's been on TV. You know, it's not the greatest thing I could ever say that I've been in. It's not. It's actually a real downer for me. You know, and I had a current affairs show come after me, which was hilarious because they ran up to me, and I just stood still, thinking they were thinking that I was going to run off. You know how they do that thing? And I'm like, I'm not running anywhere because technically you're coming to where I am. I'm not running anywhere. So I answered the questions the best I could. I was a bit on the back foot. And she was all right. Don't get me wrong, she was fine. And I have said some things about her that, you know, because the people that went to this current affairs show, right, you know, they're the ones that had the beef with me. But if they waited a little bit longer, they would have got what they wanted, if you know what I mean. So, money-wise. So, these people were just a little impatient now. Yeah, okay, fair enough, they had bills to pay, but unless you don't have the money, you don't go and purchase a new car. One person had gone, well, I'm now substantially financial now. I can go and buy myself a car. I'm like, dude, we don't, when we were doing stuff on set, movie-wise, we don't have contracts for people, right? And now I found that out to be probably one of my biggest mistakes is not having a contract with someone and saying, okay, because you're going to stand in front of the camera, you need to say, we need rights to your image or rights to use that footage with your image. And that was one of my major mistakes. We now do that twofold. We get them to sign a bit of paper to say yes we can, and we also get them to write out a little contract, and I sign off of it. And you know, they're stating there that I will not bag the company out, I will not do this, I will not do that. And technically, I'm not a company. We just do it for a bit of hobby. So it's just saying that it just protects them and me. And if I say something bad to them, obviously online, I'm in fault. Now, I have said some few things that have been pretty bad online, guaranteed. And because I'm just trying to defend myself. Now, I have several other trolls that think it's really funny to fat shame me. Now, the whole thing is I have been fat shamed since I was 9 years old. It's water off a duck's back, really. Like, I'm 105 kilos. I'm probably about 10 or 15 kilos overweight for my height. But again, that's what it's been like for the rest of since I started, since I was born. You know, and I can't do sport now because of my ankles. I've got a really bad ankle that has to have an operation on it, and I've got a bad back as well, and a bad shoulder. Like all those problems that people have that when they play competitive sport, which I have, you know, I'm wearing my baseball top at the moment. I can't play baseball because of my ankle. I can run in a straight line. It's the turning bit that it's not good. So, like, I can run to first base and get another runner in. Do you know what I mean? Get a runner to run for me. But that's about all I can do. I'm not the best batsman in the world. I'm not the best. I'm not the best batter in the world. I'm not the best field, like infield either. So I know. Funny story with that. When I was playing baseball, they asked me to coach. I had no idea how to coach baseball. Only basketball, football maybe. I never coached football, but I probably could. Which I'm thinking about actually next season for football, putting my hand up and saying, I'll go and assistant coach one of the senior teams or something like that, or help out or do some training for them, run water. And with that, I can't run. So technically, they're going to be waiting for water, aren't they? But you know, I'm sure the footy club up here or wherever I'm going to be next year, house-wise, because the lease runs out here in March. I'm not sure what. I put feelers out to him. I said, "What do you want to do for getting off track here? What do you want to do for my lease?" And she said, "Well, we were just speaking about that last Saturday. Can we get back to you because the owner is a farmer and he's out doing harvesting. It's pretty fucking busy here, harvesting. They're nearly a week, probably a couple of days away from finishing. They don't want any rain. They want it to be dry. So technically, there's no rain due in the next couple of weeks, basically. It's going to be dry out. I don't mind rain, actually, but farmers don't need. So that's what I like doing. I like volunteering and doing stuff. And at the moment, I'm doing, well, just finished doing 2 days a week at the council. Not in my area, in the area opposite. So, and I want to do, I wouldn't mind, like I said to them, because of Christmas, it's broken up. Back in January, they're seeing how they go, and they may put me on again. Depends, because at that time they need people to do stuff. So, so I've put feelers out for a couple of days a week as well, going to several places in the town here. Even if I don't stay here, that would be good. And say, look, I'm moving because of lease. I can't help that. If I'm moving, say, I'm a farmer, I'm not going to move. Please don't worry about that. But I'm just putting it out there that's an example. So these trolls don't understand what they do. Now, they do because I have it a good authority that one of the pages that relates to me on Facebook are not happy with fat shaming and the gay slurs and also whatever else. They're trying to keep it to it because they know, that I've seen people